A single streak of crimson light split the heavens apart, and in that instant the fate of entire clans was set into motion. If you enjoy my way of explaining and storytelling, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really motivates me to keep creating. Swoosh! A blazing radiance tore across the heavens like a falling star, streaking through the sky at lightning speed and instantly drawing the attention of everyone present. Xiao was the first to react. The moment the blood-red light ripped through the energy barrier and shot outward, the wings behind his back flapped violently. In the blink of an eye, he had already appeared a short distance from the crimson glow. He clenched his hand, and a powerful suction force burst forth, drastically slowing the red light's flight. Huff! A cold snort suddenly descended from the heavens as Xiao attempted to restrain the red light. At the same time, waves of intense danger surged uncontrollably within his heart. Bang! Almost the instant that sense of danger arose, the light above Xiao head abruptly dimmed. In the next moment, the sky itself seemed to explode apart. From within the shattered void, a white jade-like hand extended outward, grabbing down toward Xiao. The terrifying destructive force carried within the palm wind was so overwhelming that even Xiao extermination fire lotus could not keep up with it. Hun Tiandi. That bone-chilling pressure caused this name to flash through Xiao mind in an instant. Only Gu Yuan or this man could wield such horrifying power so effortlessly. Retreat. Xiao did not hesitate in the slightest. His body shot backward without pause. He knew all too well that with his current strength, confronting Hun Tiandi head-on was utterly impossible. Even delaying him for a single moment would be unimaginably difficult. The title of the ultimate expert of the Doqi continent was no empty reputation. Xiao was fast, but that enormous hand was even faster. It tore through space itself and slammed downward. However, just as it was about to seize Xiao, the surrounding space suddenly fluctuated violently. Another gigantic palm ripped through the void and collided fiercely with the jade-white hand. Bang! The two massive palms clashed violently, and an annihilating storm instantly swept across the sky. Xiao expression changed drastically as he sensed the terrifying aftermath. His figure hurriedly retreated further, fearful of being dragged into the clash. Hun Tiandi, since you insist on starting a war, then my Gu clan will accompany you to the very end. Gu Yuan's stern roar echoed through the heavens, his voice carrying a barely restrained fury. Ha ha! You should have spoken such words back when the Xiao clan was annihilated by my Hun clan. Saying them now is far too late. Hun Tiandi's faint laughter resounded through the sky. As his voice fell, countless enormous spatial fissures rapidly spread across the void. Dense black fog surged outward in all directions, exuding wave after wave of cold, sinister auras of terrifying power. Has the Hun clan mobilized its army? Xiao expression shifted slightly as he sensed the sheer number of powerful presences hidden within those cracks. Oh! The black fog erupted from the fissures like a tidal flood. In the blink of an eye, it condensed into a colossal black seal spanning over 100,000 feet, suspended high in the sky. Its vast shadow completely blanketed the entire mountain range below. Activate the formation. The faces of the Gu clan's experts grew grave at once. Clearly the Hun clan had come fully prepared. Fortunately, the Gu clan had long since received their orders. Shouts rang out across the land. Boom boom. Curtains of light surged upward from the mountains. Majestic, overwhelming energies that made one's soul tremble transformed into towering pillars of light shooting skyward. They converged and formed a magnificent ancient mirror, its size rivaling that of the Black Seal. Radiant light shimmered across its surface, filled with shocking fluctuations of power. Exterminating seal. The Black Seal trembled violently. A low, sharp voice, seemingly formed from the combined roar of tens of thousands, rang out from within the spatial fissures. Immediately afterward, the massive seal descended from the sky like a cataclysm. If it struck the ground, everything within hundreds of thousands of feet would be annihilated in an instant. Gudi's mirror. The Gu clan experts maintaining the formation flushed red as they roared in unison. The colossal ancient mirror surged forward and collided head-on with the Black Seal before countless anxious gazes. Rumble. At that moment it felt as though the world itself was collapsing. Unspeakable destructive fluctuations raged wildly. Even within the resilient ancient world, countless pitch-black spatial cracks spread rapidly across the sky. Two colossal existences collided violently, and were instantly swallowed by the raging storm. Grug! Below, numerous Gu clan experts spat out mouthfuls of blood as the ancient mirror shattered. From the black fog-filled spatial fissures came sharp, miserable wails. Clearly, this all-out clash between the two clans had inflicted devastating losses on both sides. The Annihilation storm raged across the heavens, suppressing even the surrounding battlefields. The Gu clan's 3 immortals and the Hun clan's 4 demon saints retreated rapidly, their expressions filled with fear. Even with their strength, being caught in that storm would mean certain death. Only Hun Tiandi Gu Yuan and the Annihilation devouring flame could remain unscathed within such devastation. Xiao concealed himself within the formation, staring at the distant annihilating storm that rampaged like a furious roaring dragon. His expression was solemn. Was this the terrifying might unleashed by an entire clan working in unison? That earlier strike was undeniably comparable to a 9-star Dao Sheng. When sheer numbers reached such a scale, qualitative change truly followed. Where is the ancient jade? Xiao Yan's gaze suddenly sharpened. His eyes locked onto a spot outside the Annihilation storm, where a faint red glow flickered weakly. Almost simultaneously, the Annihilation devouring flame, who had been entangled in combat with the Lei and Yan clan leaders, abruptly withdrew. The direction behind him was precisely where the ancient jade lay. "Stop him! He's trying to seize the ancient jade!" Xiao Yan shouted urgently, his expression changing. Lei Ying and Yan Jin reacted instantly, their faces tightening as they charged forward. Lightning calamity palm. Descending flame, mysterious finger. The two unleashed devastating attacks as they advanced. A colossal lightning palm and a blinding flame finger ripped through space at an imperceptible speed, hurtling toward the Annihilation devouring flame. Humph! The Annihilation devouring flame's expression turned cold. He did not evade. Instead, his body trembled slightly as countless black spirals manifested around him. Bung bung bung, the attack struck. Dense black hole ripples detonated continuously. Though they slowed the assault, they only delayed the inevitable. Once the black holes collapsed, the lightning palm and flame finger slammed squarely into the Annihilation devouring flame's back. Terrifying power erupted and black flames exploded outward. Even the Annihilation devouring flame staggered under the blow, his figure turning paler. Using the recoil, he flashed directly to the red light. His mouth opened wide and he swallowed the ancient jade whole. A wild laugh burst from his lips as the jade entered his possession. The Hun clan's 4 demon saints rushed forward, forming a protective barrier as they guarded him warily against the pursuing Lei Ying and Yan Jin. He. Enjoyed yourselves, the Annihilation devouring flame sneered coldly. Rest assured, today's palm strike will be repaid many times over. Lei Ying and Yan Jin's expressions darkened. Even together, they had failed to stop him, and the ancient jade had been stolen. Let's go. Without lingering, the Annihilation devouring flame darted into a spatial fissure. Halt! Space fluctuated violently as Gu Yuan appeared, his expression gloomy. Before he could strike, Hun Tiandi appeared before him, casually blocking the attack with a flip of his hand. He drifted backward as black fog surged behind him once again, forming a massive black seal. Gu Yuan's gaze trembled as he stared at the seal. Below, Gu clan experts hurriedly reformed the ancient mirror to defend. Gu Yuan Hun Tiandi chuckled softly. "I told you long ago the Gu clan lost its best chance when the Xiao clan was destroyed. The Tosha ancient god mansion will ultimately belong to my Hun clan. I will step into that realm, believe me. The ancient jade is split into 8 pieces. You possess only 5 Gu Yuan," retorted coldly. "There's no need to celebrate yet." "Oh, is that so?" Hun Tiandi smiled strangely. "Both the Lei and Yan clan leaders have left their clans. Do you truly believe the Hun clan would waste such an opportunity?" Lei Ying and Yan Jin trembled, their expressions turning grave. Had the Hun clan attacked their clans as well? Hun Tiandi merely smiled, retreating into the spatial fissure alongside the Annihilation devouring flame. Even Gu Yuan did not dare pursue under the deterrence of the Black Seal. Just before vanishing, Hun Tiandi's gaze shifted toward Xiao Yan within the formation. "You are Xiao Yan. Yes, the Xiao clan's ancient jade should be with you. Half a month from now at the Burial Sky Mountain Range. If you wish to save your father, bring the jade." His figure disappeared completely. The colossal Black Seal trembled once before slowly fading away. The entire mountain range fell into an eerie silence as everyone watched. The spatial rift in the sky slowly sealed itself shut. Many of the Gu clan's experts wore gloomy expressions. Although the Gu clan had not been annihilated by the Hun clan like the Ling clan, they had still lost the ancient jade. From a certain perspective, this confrontation had dealt the Gu clan a grievous blow. The radiant lights that had blanketed the mountains gradually dimmed, then vanished completely. Fortunately, the situation had been handled with proper command. Otherwise, the entire mountain range might have been reduced to dust during the battle, a loss the Gu clan could scarcely afford. Xiao clenched his fist tightly as the light curtain faded from view. The Hun clan truly intended to use his father as leverage in exchange for the ancient jade. Half a month later, Xiao pressed his lips together, a chilling coldness surging through his eyes. Gu Yuan stood in silence, his expression dark as he stared at the spot in the sky where the spatial crack had disappeared. He did not speak. Behind him, the three immortals of the Gu clan let out soft sighs. The Hun clan had indeed concealed its true strength all these years. Who could have imagined that the Annihilation devouring flame had not only fully recovered, but had even advanced into the realm of a 9-star Dao Sheng? Had Lei Ying and Yanjin not intervened today, this encounter might have escalated into an even more catastrophic battle. After the Hun clan withdrew, the storage rings on Lei Ying's and Yanjin's fingers suddenly lit up. Streams of spiritual information flowed directly into their minds. As they sensed the contents, their expressions darkened instantly. The Lei clan has lost its ancient jade. The Yan clan as well. The faces of the Gu clan's three immortals twitched involuntarily, shock flashing through their eyes. Hun Tiandi had spoken the truth while attacking the Gu clan. The Hun clan had simultaneously struck the Yan and Lei clans as well. The ancient jades of both clans were kept in the most heavily guarded locations, Gu Dao said involuntarily. The Hun clan launched such a massive assault on the Gu clan. Where did they find the strength to strike elsewhere at the same time? According to the information I received, Lei Ying said grimly, his expression terrifyingly cold. An elder within our clan betrayed us. He stole the ancient jade and fled only to be received by Hun clan experts. We all underestimated the Hun clan, Yanjin said slowly. Even he felt a heavy pressure from the strength the Hun clan had revealed. This matter will be discussed in the hall. Now that things have reached this stage, there is no longer any room for retreat, Gu Yuan said calmly. Given the Hun clan's methods, it is clear they will not allow us to survive. He waved his hand, instructing Gu Dao to handle the aftermath, then turned and headed toward the Great Hall. As he stepped inside, his voice rang out, Xiao, you should come as well. Xiao suppressed the turbulent emotions in his heart as he watched the others file into the hall one by one, then followed swiftly behind. Juna hesitated briefly before following him inside. The crowd watched quietly, vaguely, sensing that the peaceful days of the past were nearing their end. Everyone took their seats in the hall, yet the atmosphere remained solemn, weighed down by the events that had just transpired. There is no need for empty pleasantries, Gu Yuan said with a sigh, gazing around the hall. Everyone here understands the Hun clan's methods. I have never underestimated them, but I have never truly grasped them either. That is what makes the Hun clan most terrifying. He shook his head lightly. Hun Tiandi may be right. Had I been more resolute when the Xiao and Hun clans clashed in the past, the outcome might have been very different. Xiao remained silent. He did not fully understand the circumstances of that era and thus could say nothing. The 8 ancient clans had never been truly united. Conflicts had always existed among them. No one had the right to blame another for failing to intervene. Yet now they were all beginning to taste the bitter consequences of the Xiao clan's annihilation. Judging by what we have seen, even the Gu clan alone may not be able to contend with the Hun clan, Gu Yuan said gravely. At present, there is likely no single faction on the Duqi continent capable of standing against them. Even if my Gu clan were to be completely destroyed, the Hun clan would still have to pay a terrible price. Today's clash could be considered only a preliminary exchange. Though the Hun clan's main army had not appeared, the true threats remained Hun Tiandi and the Annihilation devouring flame. The latter had once been gravely injured by Gu Yuan. No one could have imagined that he would not only recover completely, but even step into the 9-star Dao Sheng realm, shattering the fragile balance between the two sides. Hun Tiandi and Gu Yuan were evenly matched. Unless one risked everything in a life-and-death struggle, neither could eliminate the other. But with the Nihility devouring flame added to the equation, Gu Yuan alone could not contend with them. An alliance was the only path forward. The Nihility devouring flame once devoured a Tuling king, and thus possesses the Tuling clan's abilities, Gu Yuan continued. In the eyes of the Hun clan, we ancient clans are nothing more than bloodline springs. His eyes turned cold. If we are unwilling to accept such a fate, then there is only one road left. Destroy the Hun clan. A dense killing intent surged through the hall, sending chills down everyone's spine. Elder Gu Yuan, do you mean forming an alliance to fight the Hun clan together? Lei Ying asked. There is no other choice, Gu Yuan replied. The strength the Hun clan revealed today is terrifying, and no one knows how many trump cards they still conceal. This clan is simply too difficult to fathom. Lei Ying and Yan Jin fell silent. Such a path would spell absolute disaster for their clans, but they would never allow themselves to become mere nourishment for the Hun clan. An alliance is possible, Yan Jin finally said, but the Hun clan already possesses 7 of the 8 jade fragments. If they obtain the final piece, they will locate and open the Tushi ancient god mansion. It is rumored to hold the secret to advancing into the Dodi realm. If Hun Tiandi succeeds, his voice grew heavy, the entire continent will fall under the Hun clan's control. The hall sank into silence. Before the legendary Dodi, even the ancient clans would be insignificant. At that point, he could annihilate all the ancient clans with a mere wave of his hand. Everyone's gaze suddenly turned toward Xiaoyan. The final piece of the ancient jade is with you, correct? Someone asked quietly. Xiaoyan frowned slightly under their scrutiny and spoke in a deep voice. I must rescue my father. His voice was calm, yet filled with unshakable resolve. You understand what will happen if Hun Tiandi opens the Toshi ancient god mansion? Yanjin said, his crimson eyebrows trembling. Xiaoyan fell silent, then shook his head. The final jade fragment would remain with him. His father had been imprisoned by the Hun clan for over a decade. Each time he thought of it, his heart twisted painfully. He knew all too well the ancient jade was his father's only lifeline. Without it, his father would likely have already perished. Gu Yuan stared at Xiaoyan for a long moment, then sighed bitterly. Xiaoyan was no longer the powerless youth of the past. Not only could he now stand against them directly, but he also commanded the formidable Sky Mansion alliance. If the ancient clans wished to fight the Hun clan, that alliance would be indispensable. Seizing the jade from Xiaoyan was simply impossible. For now, the only thing we can do is gather allies as quickly as possible, Gu Yuan said. In half a month, the armies will assemble. We must seize back some of the ancient jade from the Hun clan. Lei Ying and Yanjin's hearts trembled. A full-scale war in half a month. Xiaoyan clenched his fist. A cold hand reached out and grasped his arm. He turned to see Shun beside him. Then lifting his gaze to Gu Yuan, he asked, Uncle Gu, is there any way to revive my Xiao clan's ancestor, Xiao Xuan, in the heavenly tomb? The moment the name Xiao Xuan was spoken, everyone in the hall stiffened. That name had been etched into their memories for thousands of years, the only person who had ever come close to killing Hun Tiandi. Xiao Xuan within the heavenly tomb is merely a soul fragment, Gu Yuan said with a sigh. He exists only due to the unique nature of the tomb. Reviving him, I fear it is impossible. Disappointment flashed through Xiaoyan's eyes. After a moment of silence, he spoke again. I wish to enter the heavenly tomb once more. Uncle Gu, is there a way? Gu Yuan was startled. After a brief hesitation, he slowly nodded. If you insist, I can send you in, he said. Perhaps you can meet Xiao Xuan again and see whether he himself has a way to return.